few people have reached out to me and asked me what my sort of daily workflow is. What I do, I record most of the vlog during the day, obviously, most in the morning and as the day goes out, depending obviously what's going on and things like that. Then I transfer everything to my Mac. I then basically pick the music that I want to kind of feels right for the mood of the day or mood of the vlog. Pick a piece of music and work out the start and end pieces of the music where it's good to kind of, so I can repeat the music on and cut and join. Once I've got the music, that then gives me kind of easy cut points for scene. I've got my intro and outro, that's there. I've got the date already set up. I use Final Cut Pro. I then import into the timeline sort of the intro piece, kind of in chronological order all the way down. And I do a sort of a rough cut, starts and ends, cut them off. Look at good breakpoints within the music and with obviously the audio from my voice to see when it would fit and the kind of story. And then take any B-roll and slot those pieces in as a rough cut. And then essentially just go from start to end, polish, so take off ums and ahs and noises and things like that. Essentially all the way through in sort of kind of real time. We just listen, cut. Once that's all done, I then add in the widescreen letterbox effect throughout, and I'll tell you a little quick, it's not really a tip, but it's what I do. On the very first scene, I add in the letterbox effect, and I also use a LUT that I got from Peter McKinnon, and I most often use, I think it's called Crazy Kodak or Kodak something, and I use that on 50%. So basically, like, put that in, put the letterbox effect, and then basically copy and Command Shift paste for all the other clips. So they're basically, that's quicker. All the audio, as a general rough thing, I just give it some loudness and just tweak the audio on the vocals, and then obviously on the music, just adjust that accordingly. I generally pull it down to about -18, -20 on when I'm talking, and then put it up to normal or 0, -1 on the B-roll. And that's essentially it, really. That gives me a pretty much 99% ready edit. And then it's just a matter of going through it, bleeping out any swearing, any cuss words that I need to do. And yeah, just check for any kind of weird noises, any weird cuts, make sure everything's in place, and that's essentially it, really. It's, I say, you're probably looking about an hour and a half ish, maybe 2 hours, depending on the day. One thing that I do like to do is kind of jump cuts on certain beats of music. So if I see there's that potential in the music to go like then I'll do that. Essentially that's it. And then once it's all done, I don't bother putting it into compound clip or anything like that. At that point, I then go into TubeBuddy, and for my title, I basically get that optimized for the right keywords, which I've got an idea for the title in my head. I then basically get the right kind of title and associated sort of like a double keyword in the title. Go to notes where I've got my template of the title and description, fill that out completely and finish that off. Title, description, tag. Then back to Final Cut Pro, export straight to YouTube, fill in the title, description and tags, and then submit, and that's on its way. That's going to take maybe 15-20 minutes to upload. Whilst that's uploading, I then go to Photoshop, pick up my template for my thumbnail, work out the best sort of title. But now I'm using a much sort of regular pattern of thumbnails, so it stands out and it's more of a theme and more sort of branded to me. So get the words, put them on, much quicker now. Pick what I've been doing, basically a picture that I feel that works. It's generally just me, either from the vlog or another. Cut that out, put some outline on it, put that on the thumbnail. Done. Save that down. Save. Exit. And then sort of sit and wait, basically. And whilst that's almost doing, once it's gone over about 50% uploaded, I can go into YouTube, the new studio. I can upload the thumbnail there, and then it's kind of sitting there waiting. Once it's fully uploaded and all done, I can then go into the YouTube Studio. I think that's, I can't even remember the name of it. Go into that, check everything's there, that's all fine. Go into the end screen, just add in the end screen, which I've got as a TubeBuddy template, which I can just where it puts the next video and subscribe, save, and that's essentially it. A quick check over everything, that everything's uploaded okay, play the video, just make sure it's all fine, and that's it, then publish. That's essentially my workflow. Actually, and now I've just said it like that, it sounds incredibly complicated, but actually it's not, and it's quite a flow. So basically, start to finish, probably looking sort of 2 hours max, depending on the video. But it's quite sort of, I suppose, regimented, but it works. Particularly doing the thumbnail whilst it's uploading, makes use of that time. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. What I do need to do, and this is a very, very key point, is plan the video a little bit more. So plan the episode. So I have a sort of a subject that I want to talk about or go over. Often that gets trumped by if I wake up with a particular idea in the morning. So then I go, oh, do you know, this idea would be better. And so, yeah, but actually sort of plan it out and have some points and have more of a structure to it, because what I've noticed is I'm maybe introducing a subject or topic, but then sort of not, I say, a problem that maybe we all have, but then not come up with at least a suggested solution. That's something I'm working on now, because a few people have commented to me personally on that, which makes complete sense. One of those people being Vinky. So yeah, that's basically my workflow on a daily basis. It's not too arduous. It's actually still fun. I'm still loving it. We're up to video vlog 40. This is going to be 42, I believe. So enjoying it so far. Enjoying the process. Absolutely loving it. And hopefully I can get some more tweaks to the process, because I think there's still some streamlining to do. I think with what could be streamlined is planning, and so I know, and also what's going to be happening, and planning B-roll, thinking the whole video through, and thinking, okay, well, what's a B-roll to do with, say, some walking B-roll or some lake. I do a lot of duck B-roll, as you've probably noticed, because in the park it's a gorgeous place, and it's just an easy thing to do, and I think it looks nice, and it just sort of sums up the calmness of the day. Planning things out a bit better would be beneficial to me and hopefully to you. So that's the workflow. So today's been a bit of a low energy episode. I'm feeling a bit nauseous and I'm feeling pretty crappy actually, and I think it goes to show that sort of not taking care of your health and not just having that plan, you probably feel my energy and hopefully empathise with the fact that just things have kind of slumped a bit on productivity and things like that, and the difference between yesterday's energy and today. I'm supposed to be going out tonight to a kind of comedy evening, but can't because of bad planning on my part, and I feel pretty terrible about that because it was part of Finks' birthday present, so that's, yeah, it's not handy. Said I'm feeling physically not very good, and overall crappy, even though the sun's out and it's like a gorgeous sunny weather, so, and I'm in a car park. But yeah, just feeling a bit flat today, and just realised I've got to work on things like getting health back together and just having a more of a regulated plan. I mean, I've spoken about my vlogging kind of workflow, and that's pretty much nailed down, but everything else has gone. So now I need to kind of pull those pieces and integrate that all together. So hopefully you got some value from this. I can't obviously say smash subscribe and like because of my low energy, and it just wouldn't make sense, but I really appreciate if you do subscribe. You know, it means the world to me. Everyone who already, all of you who already have, really do appreciate that, and coming on this journey with me. But yeah, leave a comment on how's your life at the moment. What's your sort of bugbear? You know, what are you looking to kind of overcome and get back into the swing of things? I'd love to hear. And for now, I normally do a nice big clap, but see you tomorrow.